Hello and welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and before I start, I just want to mention that coming this next week, I am starting a series on YouTube, on this channel, that I believe has never before been done. Now, I don't have time to watch every video that's out there. People reference so many videos in the comments, I have no idea what they're talking about. There's so many videos out there, but I'm 99.999% sure that this has never been done before. But that's not the point of this video, so let's get started. Now, I've already done guides on GoWiWiPe with and without lightning, GoWiWiPe with and without lightning, so I don't need to do a full GoWiWiPe guide. It is a combination of the both. So I'm just going to spend this quickly talking about what's the same and what's different. Okay, so you know what? You're not going to have as many spaces as you do with GoWiWiPe or GoWiWiPe because it's a mix of the both. You can either get one less P.E.K.K.A, two less P.E.K.K.A actually, because you need those witches. So you're going to have one less P.E.K.K.A straight up from the witches, at least, if not two. And you're either going to have one less Golem or another less P.E.K.K.A. You got to give up something. You're giving up something. Now, you want to jump out of the core just like everything else. I've said that a million times. But I had to jump in because I'm an idiot. You got to be careful with your freeze spells just like you do with GoWiWiPe. You don't have to really be careful with a GoWiWiPe with your freeze spell. Because you know what? Those P.E.K.K.A can take a beating. Even if it's a single target Inferno Tower, it's not going to take them out fast enough. But you know what? You got lots of little troops with a GoWiWiPe, just like with a GoWiWiPe, so you have to use your freeze spells smart too. Now this one I did without a lightning spell, and I lucked out. There was nothing really in the clan castle for me to deal with, so I didn't need that lightning spell anyways, but I had to use my jump to get in to the core. It's a waste. It was a waste there, and it's probably the reason I didn't get the 3-star on this base. I'm going to end with over 80%. There is only one cannon, 2 archer towers left. The mortar and the multi-target Inferno Tower, when I'm using P.E.K.K.A, that doesn't really matter. All that matters is I didn't move through the base fast enough, and with that jump spell, I could have gotten through. Now, I can't say for sure whether a lightning spell is better or not better for this, whether it's better or worse. I don't know. Like, I can say with GoWiWiPe, you don't need to take a lightning spell. You got a lot of witches. Now, with this, if you're carrying, like, 6 witches, obviously, you got enough witches there. You don't need that lightning spell. But if you're carrying 2, 3, 4 witches, it might not be enough. You might need that lightning spell. It's all to your personal taste. You have to be extremely careful with your wall breakers, just like with the GoWiWiPe. You don't need to be careful with your wall breakers with GoWiWiPe, but you do need to be careful with it with GoWiWiPe, because GoWiWiPe has a lot more damage per second. And when one troop goes wrong in a GoWiWiPe, you know what, you're losing, 4, 12 troops off to the side, whatever. With a GoWiWiPe, you're losing 25. And you're carrying these P.E.K.K.A. You gotta get them down the center. They're just like your heroes. And, again, being careful with the free spells, I wasn't careful with the traps. So, you know what? I lost my wall breakers. I didn't get in there because I didn't do the smart thing. What you do, as you all know, is send one wall breaker first. When I sent them all at once, they all exploded. Just purely by the grace that the town hall really shouldn't be that far out in the core. I was able to take it with just my heroes shooting over the wall, just my queen shooting over the wall. This one I brought a lightning spell, maybe I didn't need it. You can't really tell with a GoWiWiPe, and GoWiWiPe is actually great for Clan Wars, because it is a 3-star strategy once you get it down. I'm making simple mistakes on these first 2, don't worry, I got some other ones. But on these first 2, I make simple mistakes and just miss a 3-star. Now, there is a lot of single-target stuff up top, so I would have needed a lot more. And you know what? Maybe breaking into that core would have given me that extra push to get through. I spent a little bit of time on the walls, and not enough troops went down the center, and would have taken out those 2 archer towers, that Expo, and the queen would probably been behind, taking out the rest of the defenses right there. So I probably would have gotten a 3-star if I hadn't killed off my wall breakers. So what you're seeing in this is I'm making one simple mistake that keeps me from the 3-star, but I'm consistently attacking where I can get a 3-star. And this is just straight up in Champions League, people worth 30 trophies each attack. That is just purely by random chance. They can be strong, weak, whatever. This is what you're going to find. And look at this. I'm still using the 2 golems, so I got the spread. What I'm doing is you're going to want to put your witches before your P.E.K.K.A. You want those skeletons ahead of your P.E.K.K.A. because you want your P.E.K.K.A. to last as long as possible. Because then, as soon as the witches are gone or the skeletons are gone, your P.E.K.K.A. are going to be what's tanking. After your golems are gone, your golems are going to be gone probably before your witches unless you screw up. And just like before, rage your way in. It is your speed. It gets you in there. I don't even need a rage for the core. I don't even need it. Double freeze right there. Don't need to worry about the core. I'm going to kill it before almost all the freezes are done. There's going to be a freeze coming off here, but yeah. I still get the town hall, get everything, and my troops are going to continue through the base. And look how deep all of my wall breakers got. They broke open that. It's all about the flow through the base. And with this, it's more important than ever. Because you know what? You have those witches and wizards to break through the walls like you do with GoWiWi. But with the P.E.K.K.A part, they're not as good at breaking through walls. It may seem like they're better at breaking through walls, but they're not. You know, if they're all together, all under a rage, they're going to be better at breaking a wall. But just straight up having, 10 wizards all together, still alive after the town hall is dead, you are going to melt walls. And look at that. My king is off by himself. That's unfortunate. But he's going to last a pretty long... Okay, where'd you go? Stop that. Go back. No one said you could go that way. I'm not 100% sure why he went for that wall. Maybe it was weakened and he saw that as a lower health option than the mortar. Not 100% sure, but he just did a total 180 and started smacking a wall while there was a mortar directly ahead of him. I've seen a lot like that. Not 100% sure why that happens. But now my queen is going to clean up the 3-star, and this is actually a reliable 3-star in both matchmaking and in Clan Wars. More so in Clan Wars because you can actually plan everything out. This, I just had to take a generic army and use the same exact army every time because I have no idea who I am going to find out there in matchmaking. I didn't have any good attacks to show from Clan Wars, but you know what? I'm going to be using it in Clan Wars because you know what? I am working on my Shattered Lavahound, and I have gotten a couple 3-stars. You might see it soon, but I am well more comfortable with this, and it is a steady 3-star strategy. I don't care what anyone says. You can 3-star 90% of your targets with this, especially if they have an open base. Even if they don't have an open base, you can still move through it if you bring the right troops and the right spells. Like, it doesn't matter. You can 3-star a fully 100% maxed out base. You can 3-star me with the properly built GoWiWiPe as long as you use it the right way. This is a great army. It is the best of the two. I never got back to doing this after my GoWiWi versus GoWiWiPe. This is me getting back to it. This is it. It is the best of both worlds, and I recommend it over both of those armies, but the only thing is the spells. Which spells do you take? It's really dependent on the base and what you're finding. And what troops do you take? Personal preference. You're gonna have to toy with it yourself. I like my setup. You know what? Figure out a better setup, let me know. But thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Tyrael, out.